What's up, everyone? We're back, another Basic Bogeys episode. Got back a recurring guest just because they just accomplished an incredible feat here not too long ago. John Kelly, the Bumbling Golfer. Welcome back, man.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Glad to be back.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about this three countries, one day, lots of golf.
So first of all, I want to thank you guys again for having me on. I appreciate both you guys and you know what you're doing. Again, you guys do everything the right way. Your episodes have been great too. So yeah, so I decided I have this really good friend of mine. So I'll make this story as short as I can. So one of my best friends, his name's Troy. He is a motorcycle enthusiast. So he rides his motorcycle all around the country.
Mm-hmm.
And like last year, I think it was last year, he rode his motorcycle. He lives just outside of Knoxville. Rode his motorcycle. So it's a Harley. It's like an Ultra Glide or whatever those big ones are. He rode it to the Arctic Circle. And like he rides his motorcycle everywhere and he does these challenges, right? Like he rides his motorcycle. He just did all the Great Lakes in less than 40 hours, like straight,
Jeez.
no sleep, just rode his bike.
Yeah.
Damn.
And just did this thing, right? So he does all these really cool things. And he's a single dude. He just goes out and he does what he likes to do. He's traveled the world with work and all that, but he and I talk like 2-3 times a week. And like for an hour and a half at a time. He's been one of my greatest mentors, one of my biggest supporters. So I was like, yo, I think I want to do a trip. And he's like, well, what do you want to do? I was like, I think I should incorporate golf. So I started looking at like the Northeast, right? Like the New England area, saying how many golf courses can I play in different states in one day? So I laid it all out. I called him up and I'm like, hey man, like, here's what I'm going to do. He goes, it's not big enough. Like you're selling yourself short. I was like, okay. I was going to try to golf like 9 holes in 5 states or something like that.
Yeah.
So he goes, you need to go bigger. So I started thinking about, I'm like, all right, can I do like Canada, the US and Mexico? I really wanted to finish in Cancun, man. I love Cancun and Playa del Carmen so much. Like I would go there 4 times a year. It's cheaper than going to the Jersey Shore. And I can go for 4 days. It's a 4-hour ride. So again, depending on how much traffic there is, it could take 4 hours to get to Jersey Shore. So I said to him like, hey man, here's what I want to do. And he's like, all right, cool. Figure it out. So I was sitting here and I told my wife, I'm like, hey, look, here's what I want to do. She's like, yeah, it's not going to work. And I was like, well, where's the support at? She goes, you can do it. She goes, just the way you want to do it is not going to work. She's like, you got to think about like time. So like a couple days went by, I was all pissed off. I'm like, these people don't want me to do it, giving me all this crap. Like, and I just got so mad. So I sat down one night. I was like huffing and puffing like guys do, right? Like just emotional, dramatic. She looks over at me. She goes, what's wrong? I said, you told me I can't do something. She goes, I told you it's not going to work the way you want to do it. She goes, you can't end in Cancun. And I'm like, okay. She goes, you have to go like to the West Coast. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like that makes sense. So I initially was going to go from Vancouver to San Diego to Tijuana. Logistically, it doesn't work. So I planned that out. And she's like, look, she goes, you're on the right track, but you can't start on the West Coast. You have to start here, like on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? And again, all emotional, wrapped up. And I'm like, don't tell me what I can do. She goes, you got to race the sun. Like you got to give yourself as much time to get to the West Coast. So I was like, all right, cool. Then I started looking at Detroit and Canada on the border there. Like maybe I can make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't make it work logistically because I still have to fly into San Diego. I still have to drive down to Tijuana. So I ended up finishing and saying, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to fly to Toronto. Toronto's like an hour flight from here. By the way, Toronto has a lot of good golf, guys. Like a lot of good golf.
It's not too far from us either. So I mean, it's definitely.
I mean, I guess you would have to go. Would you guys go like through Rochester and up around that way?
Yeah, it kind of sucks because it's like if you could just drive across the lake.
Yeah,
it's like right there.
Right.
Yeah, but it is like
yeah.
I think it is probably like 4 hours, maybe 4.5 or so.
Okay, because you have to go like through Rochester, like
and then Buffalo and up and around.
Yeah, and then up around
Niagara. Yeah.
So finally, I'm like, all right, cool, I'll do this, and then long story short, can you edit that out? I hate when I say that.
Yeah.
So I made the decision, okay, I'm going to start in Toronto. And so what I did is I booked the flights immediately, and I had to obviously fly from Philadelphia to Toronto, and then I had to fly from Toronto to San Diego. And after that, I could figure out how to get home. So I did that, and then I started reaching out to golf courses. Well, Canada is pretty weird when it comes to golf courses. Like, a lot of them are owned by the government, and they have these rules where you can't start before a certain time. You have to allow the workers to do their work. Then you have to do, like, these are all the public courses, right?
Yeah.
So then I started reaching out to, first of all, I went on to Toronto Golf Nuts. It's like this really crazy forum, like this, where you can go and you can get all your Toronto golf stuff answered. So I went on there and I asked a couple questions, and I'm like, hey, here's what I want to do. I need an early morning tee time. As soon as the sun rises, any ideas? Dude, everyone was like, you can't do this. It's never going to work. And I'm like, all right, cool. I needed that. And so I reached out to probably 10, 15 golf courses. There was one that got back to me. It was Nobleton Lakes. The guy was really nice. He goes, I can get you out at 7:00. And I'm like, I have a flight at 10:45. So I have to be at the airport, and it's an international flight. So I have to be there like 2 hours ahead of time.
Yeah.
So I was originally going there. But again, I got no's from everyone. Everyone had shotgun starts on all their holes, which, by the way, they didn't, because I checked their tee sheets the night before. They had tons of open tee sheets. And so they just kept saying no. And I get it. I understand. So I reached out to this one course, Pickering Glen. Shout out to Guy Lacroix and his he's the director of golf there, or like general manager. And I reached out to him and the two owners. They had the owners' names and emails on their website. And I was like, I gotta throw this Hail Mary, right? Because I didn't think I could do it. I mean, I was looking at courses that were like 12 holes, like par 3 courses. So I reach out, and Guy calls me, and he's like, hey, I saw your email. He goes, talk to the ownership group, talk to the superintendent. What time you want to start? I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, what time you want to start? I was like, dude, I have to tee off at like as soon as there's light.
Like 6 a.m.?
Yeah. Well,
it was before that.
Yeah,
I watched the video. I mean,
bro, I teed off at 5:15 a.m.
Yeah.
I was at the course at 4:40 a.m. and they met me there, dude.
Wow.
So like Guy met me there. And I got there. He goes, yo, you'll have a cart waiting for you. Dude, the cart was there. He had a scorecard on it. He had the yardage book on it. He had the ball in there for me. He had and when I got there, it was so dark, like the motion lights started going on. So he pulls around his golf cart and he goes, hey man, you ready to go? I'm like, first of all, I couldn't believe that it was actually happening. And then like 5 minutes later, his superintendent shows up. And I was like, what are you here so early for? He goes, dude, we're just excited to have you here.
That's so sick.
Yeah. And I was completely blown away. He's like, dude, you need water. You need this. I was like, no, I don't. I said, I just need to get going like as soon as the sun comes up. So we stood there, and there will be some more stuff about it. But yeah, so I got there. And I want to make sure I say this clearly. They rolled the red carpet out for me. Like when I tell you, there were guys that didn't even have to go, but the night before, around 10, 11 o'clock the night before, some of the guys from the grounds crew just went voluntarily and went around the course and made sure that everything looked perfect for me.
That's crazy.
And guys, it's a public course.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so they actually hold the CPGA like event there where when the guys finish, they get their tour card for the Canadian PGA Tour.
Oh
wow.
Bro, this course was immaculate. It was so good. And yeah, Gary was so obviously you didn't watch. You're obviously not a fan, so you didn't watch the video.
Dude, I got a fucking newborn. Get me out of this. Holy shit.
You got to watch it, though, because I think my favorite part...
I tried to leave it open for interpretation. I was like, oh, yeah, it was like 6 a.m. No, so I knew what time it was.
When we're recording this, you have 2 episodes out so far.
Yeah.
Out of it's 6 total.
It's 5 and then I have a documentary. It's going to be like about the trip itself. Yeah.
But like my favorite thing, like the course was awesome, but like seeing them come up to you mid round and checking in, like you see in like the
cool.
Barstool and the good, like these major creators that they were like the same treatment. Like that was so cool.
Yeah, it was. I literally have chills right now. Yeah, they could not have. They could not. I'm telling you, like I've never been treated that good at any golf course, any golf club I've ever been at. Maybe one. And it was actually the day after this trip when I was on my way back. I stopped in Phoenix and played Papago right outside the airport. And I rolled up, and those guys, I rolled up, and they're like, "Hey, you have a tee time?" I was like, "Yep." I said, "I need to get changed," or like, we're go right in there. So that we'll talk about that too. But Guy and his team, so his superintendent Mike timed it perfectly. He got me to there's a hole. It's like 270 yards, par 4, but it's like a almost 90-degree angle. And he goes, "You have to hit pitching wedge. So I'm like, okay." He timed it perfectly. He saved my round because I was going to hit 2 clubs too many because I completely forgot. Guys, I was like hauling ass.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Thing, right? But yeah, they rolled the red carpet out for me, and I'll tell you, like it's an hour flight, hour and 20 flight, and I stayed at a casino. Like anyone, like I know guys that love casinos. I'm not a gambler. Like I only bet on a sure thing, and that's me. But like it was a great experience, and the Phillies were playing Toronto. And I go into the I went into the casino to eat, and I had my Phillies hat on, and they're like, "Where do you want to sit?" I said, "Right under that TV," so everyone could see that I was sitting there eating with my Phillies hat on. And that was a game the Phillies put that 6 spot up in the first inning.
Yeah.
Nice.
And but yeah, I can't say enough good things about the whole experience in Canada. Like it was really great, man. It was great. The people were so nice. I've never been to Canada other than like a flight. Like,
dude, I've been to Canada like 3 or 4 times, and every single time they are the nicest people. Like almost being from New York, like you have like that sarcastic, like asshole personality. Yeah. It pisses me off by how nice they are. Like, can you like tell me to like, can you spit on me or something? Like, just be. And they're like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry, I was in your way."
That happened to me. That happened to me in Copenhagen.
Yeah, right.
But, but that's okay. So like the whole Canadian experience was great. I didn't sleep much the night before. I was up at 3:00 in the morning, getting my stuff together. I got an Uber, got there at 4:40, teed off at 5:15, done by 7:20. Like I shot at 78, guys. Like I thought it was a 79, but I miscounted when I did the video. I saw it, but like 78, like, and the course was just immaculate. It was hard to not play really well there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that was Canada, and I got an Uber at 8:00.
Yeah.
And I forget the guy's name, but he's a golfer, and he's already followed me on Instagram, and he's like, I forget, he called himself Uber, I don't know, Uber Tony or whatever his name was. I can't remember. But it was cool, man. And I got to the airport in like no time. Like it was, guys, like it was 8:00 and I was already done my first round of golf. Like
that's wild.
It was crazy. It was crazy. So
thanks for watching today's episode.
To see more of our content, be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube. We can be found at Basic Bogeys on all platforms.
Thanks. We hope to see you on the next one.